Have you ever explained the same thing to two people and got two completely different reactions? One person says, "Yes, I got it." The other might get irritated and looks confused. Then we just wonder, what's wrong with this person? Alright, maybe nothing is wrong. Maybe the person is not weird. Maybe he just doesn't think like you. We meet a lot of people every day: friends, classmates, customers, colleagues, teachers, family members, and we often make one big mistake. We expect everyone to react the way we would react, but they don't. Like one person gives direct feedback, another person avoids the topic, someone talks too much, someone else says almost nothing but observes everything. At first, this feels confusing, but in the book Surrounded by Idiots, Thomas Erikson explains a simple idea. People follow patterns. Their behavior is not completely random. So instead of asking, "Is this person normal?" I think the better question is, "What pattern is this person showing?" Thomas Erikson categorizes these patterns in four types: red, yellow, green, and blue. Reds are fast, direct, and action focused. They may sound aggressive, but they just want results. Some people are energetic, social, and expressive. They talk, they laugh, they share stories. Sometimes it feels like too much, but often they're just trying to connect. These persons are yellow. Then comes the green. They're calm, patient, and good listeners. They may avoid conflict, but usually they just want peace. Lastly, the blue. They're careful, analytical, and detail focused. They ask questions, they want facts. They may seem critical, but they are just trying to avoid mistakes. Now imagine asking a simple question: "Can you lend me some money?" A red person may say, "How much? Will you be able to return it?" A yellow person may say, "Oh no, what happened? Are you okay? Tell me everything." A green person may hesitate and say, "I'll try, and I don't want you to suffer." A blue person may ask, "What is the reason? What is the amount and what is the repayment date?" Same question, for different reactions. So before you judge someone as rude, dramatic, weak, or suspicious, you should pause. Maybe they're not rude, maybe they're just direct. Maybe they're not dramatic, maybe they're just expressive. Maybe they're not weak, they're simply kind. Maybe they're not cold, they're careful. That is the real lesson here. If you want to understand people better, don't judge first. Instead, observe first. Once you notice the pattern, communication becomes much easier because the person in front of you may not be weird, they're just simply speaking a different behavioral language. And when you learn the language, you don't feel surrounded by idiots anymore. You start seeing people more clearly.